I need your help. I have a little bit of a rough idle, it's just a little bit. It'll idle and run on its own, fine. So I was looking at it, and a lot of people were talking about the master airflow sensor or the IAC, the idle air control. I think it's under here on the intake side. That's the exhaust or the intake. I don't know, but and when it ran shitty one time, it was because these were corroded, and I replaced these. But anyway, I don't know what to do here. When I pull this out and I shine a flashlight in there, like there's some connectors in there, but it doesn't just come out. And when I pull this off, I pulled this out, and it's like, yeah, like that right there. I don't know what to do. I'm assuming that I need to spray some. I got some electric cleaner. Oh, my door's locked. Oh. I got some electric cleaner. I'll show you real quick. Snap that out. Snap this out. Alright. I'm not going to do much here because I really don't want to screw something up. But it's probably not hard. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's it right there. I gotta take those bolts off this. That's where the MAF sensor is, I bet. Underneath this. I don't know how this comes out though. I'm sure I have to unclamp this to get it off. But, oh, come on, go back in there now. Be nice. Ah, yes. Sweet. Put this back on there. Clamp this down. This is not easy to do with one hand, so I'm sure most of you know how to clamp this back down like that. So anyways, if you have any ideas, I'm going to clean the IAC, which I'm assuming is underneath here. Correct me if I'm wrong. And clean the master airflow sensor. And I'm going to flush my coolant once I get it idling good. Once I get it idling without any kind of like hesitation, all these are replaced. This is a 4-cylinder, and all 8 of these spark plugs have been changed out. Even the super hard to get to back there, I just paid a mechanic to do it. And I saw him do it, so I know they're new. He was cursing up a storm trying to get to the last one. But so all 8 of these wires are new, and the spark plugs are new. I've had pretty much everything cleaned out, fuel injectors, everything. So I've done everything I can. The last thing I can think of is the IAC, the master airflow sensor, and also my temperature gauge is it's always down to like cold. In the summer, it's, it'll go to about, there. Now, if I turn my AC on and I let it idle for about 15 minutes, it climbs all the way up to the H. Once I start moving, then it goes back down. Of course, I don't let it get all the way up there. I stop it. But I can let it idle all day long in the summer with like 100-degree temperature, and it'll stay about right there. Just barely above this little white line. So I don't know. People are talking about the coolant temperature sensor. There you go. Oh, and here's one last thing before I end this long video. I was looking at how to change the coolant. I don't know where it's at. I can't see it now, but it looks like there was like a little twisty valve thing. I think it's somewhere up in here. Well, there's the hose, and it's hard to see. That's just the hose. I could undo the hose. Oh, there it is. Like a little twisty valve thing right here. I don't know if that's how you let the coolant out. I've never flushed the coolant on this thing. And I've had it for 2 years now. Going on 3. And I know you're supposed to do it every now and then, and this is a 95, and don't know if the person before me ever did it, so I don't know how good. I don't know how good that coolant is, but I'm gonna flush it. I just need to get the idle a little bit better. Put this back together. But anyways, this is what we Josh do, and I'm